Libra, August is going to be it's going to be a really good month, but it may not feel like that because this moon energy that we're in right now, and as we move into the new moon, you have many different planets that are shifting. All of the astrological things are changing everything, and it's all impacting Libras in the month of August. However, you will wind up becoming victorious. So it's following the moon leads you to victory. That's a message that I'm hearing for you, Libra. We're listening to your inner guidance, paying attention to your dreams and what comes through, the downloads. And I've been feeling downloads. How about you, Libras? Have you been, do you know you've been getting downloads? Put a comment in there, let us know, because that's what's going on right now is what I'm being guided to tell you. This is going to be a big shift for a lot of you. Obviously not all of you, but those of you who've been doing your shadow work, oh my goodness, if you've already got it off your plate and you're moving into a whole new direction. But it's more about walking away from deceptive situations that you've been going through. So let's take a look at Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the month of August. And again, it is going to be an incredibly impactful month. And I feel for a lot of you, this energy shift, obviously, you're either going to go up and you're going to feel that impact, or you're going to stay stagnant, or wherever you're at, whatever direction you're going. But it is going to last for at least 2 to 3 years for a lot of you. Now, the cycle is much longer than that, but the massive impact of the month of August, that's going to stay with you. You have the Five of Cups, and this is healing over heartbreak. You've been going through a lot of changes, and I feel for Libra, they're telling me at least 10 years for some of you. You may have been going through challenges for 10 years, may have been going through your own recovery, going through the loss of a relationship, and then it triggered you into your own spiritual ascension, and it totals 10 years. I'm just seeing 10 is very, very important for Libra. Now, obviously, some of you that could mean your birthday. I'm going to cover that because I know somebody's going to leave a comment, but I don't feel it has a direct impact on the birthday, but it does on the zodiac sign. You know, this Five of Cups energy, once we're done going through all of the stages of grief, every stage of grief, and it doesn't matter if you're crying over losing a job or a career, a home, material possessions, or an actual person. For a lot of you, this is about you. You've been crying and releasing and letting it go, and they're saying that's a job well done. It's really time for you to start using that beautiful intuition that only Libra has and keeping things in balance, because balance is a big part of what you're going through. But you've grown so much that I feel for a lot of you, the moon is going to reveal for some of you a person, okay? A person, it could be a group. It may be a group that's family. It could be in a different environment. Okay, I'm seeing like 3, 4 for some of you, could be more. But there's this deception that was going on, that was taking place, that may have put you in this place of the Two of Swords, leaving you kind of like, I don't know what direction to go. And that's a horrible place for you beautiful Libras to be in, because you guys like balance. And I guess in some way this could look like it's balanced because it's not looking like it's, you know, juggling. But the truth is this is just floating in the energy fields. It's like stuck, and it's just sitting there. So it is kind of in that motionless time frame for you, what you're coming out of, especially over the last 5 to 6 weeks for a group of you, where you may have even felt repressed, like silently, like maybe the new moon, the full moon from the last new moon and this full moon, maybe the Capricorn, first Capricorn moon, all of these shifts have really put you in this fog. And that's why they're saying you need to use your third eye. Libra, it's time for you to really start looking deep and follow you, not the people around you. You will be applauded. You will be acknowledged. You will be shown the gratitude for the victory that's coming in for you. Absolutely. But right now you got to get through this shifting kind of energy, and it's going to be very challenging. but not as bad as it will be as we approach October around your birthday and going toward the end of the year. And so this is like they're telling me this is preparing you. Yeah, look, you got the card of transformation. You're ending a cycle, starting a cycle. And we get that. We know that. And this is really, really hard because the transitioning to regain who we are, that's a hard one. Your shadow work. And that's the biggest point of all is your shadow work. All right. The moon has a big impact on Libras. Now, I do feel some of you, this victory is going to be in different areas of your life and not necessarily all at one time. Some of you, it will just be romance, and some of you, it will be in other sectors. But we're going to take a look at that right now, Libra. So we're going to take a look at you a little bit more and see what's going on, your career projects, whatever you devote your time and your energy toward. Then we'll take a look at family, friends, and romance. And then at the end, I'll bring you Archangel Michael's guided message. Now, for those of you who are new, I see it, hear it, feel it, know it. I call in Archangel Michael and his team, and they help me, my guides, the guardian angels, to give the messages that will help the general viewers of this video, whoever this video is meant to see. So I just really am feeling very positive for Libra. I feel like you may have been walking around in a little bit of a daze. And remember, I see my visions over here. Okay, this is where I see my visions. I hear on this side. If you've forgotten, welcome to the channel if you're new. It's just like a little bit of daze, a haziness around Libra, where you may have been walking with your head down. And that's not normally how Libras walk, but it just feels like whatever you've been doing, it's time for a change is what your guides are saying right now. They're saying it's time for a change while you're balancing this whole thing out, because they're downloading information to you. And when I say downloading, I hope some of you have experienced a download. It's quite intense, and it can be very profound and beautiful, but also it can equally be a little bit fearful. And that moon card attaches to the low vibrations, but you're moving out of it. All right. The moon is going to reveal something to you right around, I'm seeing the new moon energy, which is approaching very quickly. August 8th may be a big date for you, and August 19th may be a big date for you. But you are definitely going to be balancing things out when it comes to your career, your finances, your sense of security is what I'm being told. You're going to be able to shift things around to make it work, because the victory for some of you is in the career sector. It is in financial endeavors that are going to actually prove very valuable for you. Now, as you go forward, you're going to see how amazing you truly are. Those Libras, and I don't find too many Libras that have low confidence, although we all can hide it. Overall, in general, I feel Libras, most of you that I've worked with have been fairly in balance. Now, I've been doing this. This is my 8th year anniversary, and I'm so glad to be back here doing it another year for you. But most of the Libras are doing really well overall in general when it comes to shadow work, because you are the zodiac sign of balance. I don't feel the same thing that I do with other zodiac signs. You're being the magician of your own destiny. If you want a new career, you're going to create it. If you want something that you saw yourself in childhood, this Six of Cups is definitely saying yes. And some of you, it looks like you may be opening up yourself to ministry, to spirituality, but talking about it, helping people by using your spiritual gifts. I see a robe. Okay. It's not like what you see on TV. It's actually geared just for you. It's not a king or queen. It's just a very nice, robe, like you were from years in the past where you were going to go on a horseback ride and you put on like a cape robe. It's very lovely. It's satin. It's made of satin, and it's made, I'm going to say it's magenta. It's like a magenta color, a little bit deeper than that. It's very, very beautiful. It has a little more of the red in there, a little bit more of the purple, but it's very beautiful. And it's perfect for you. And it represents your nobility. They're saying it represents your transition. So it's quite interesting what I'm seeing. Whatever this situation is, you are definitely changing your course of direction. I definitely see some of you are going to quit your job if you haven't already, but I see you starting in a different direction. That may be hitting the social media and stepping out in the public. Maybe it is wearing a robe. Maybe you're going to say, I'm the witch or the warlock of XYZ, and you're going to wear that robe. Let us know if that makes sense to you. There's something amazing getting ready to happen for those of you who are trying to contribute to humanity. And that's where I see a lot of Libras are going to step up, and they're going to step into that place of power. Using your spiritual gifts. Very, very, very good. You're going to stay in balance. Some of you are going to be balancing two things. Now, it may be two part-time jobs. It may be retired, but yet getting a very small part-time job where you're kind of juggling it back and forth. Depends on your situation. And some of you, it will be a regular career. I'm going to call it 8 to 5. And then having this little thing on the side, e-commerce, social media, whatever it is standing up and stepping into your power. It has everything to do with your soul purpose. If you're involved in a situation where you are investing in your finances, it's important that you consult somebody on it. They're going to guide you in the right direction. Now, if you're really in tune, you can do it on your own. You don't need anybody to guide you. You're going to know exactly what to do and the right time and the right amount of money. But what they're showing me for the mass of people is to speak to somebody in that industry. Be very careful about who you speak to. There's a lot of people saying they know how to do things and they don't know what they're doing. And we don't want you to get caught in that trap. Use your heightened senses. Again, bringing us right back to this. You're going to need your intuition. You're going to need your spiritual gifts through the entire month of August and going forward. You will not want to stop using it for sure. Now, there is a group of you that I do see a non-profit organization. I don't feel it's in making yet. So you may be getting dreams about doing this. They're saying it's helping people when it comes to a lot of children. And I see it may be helping in Africa, okay, with the water, all right? You may be working to get water shipped out there to help the people who live there. Again, I don't necessarily, if you've already seen that vision, if you already know you're doing that, let us know. Or if you just got that dream, I'm being shown that it hasn't been shown to a lot of you. But when you find out what's going on in certain areas, I know some of our Libras are going to step up and say, I'm going to go out there, I'm going to go help. And that's what I feel is very noble. The entire month, whether you're male, female, it doesn't matter. It's quite intense. And it really puts Libra, look at that. That's what I'm talking about. You're going to follow your passion. You're going to go for your purpose. And you're going to step out and you're going to start talking about it. You're going to start helping people. Very big deal. So welcome to your new world. Really is what it is. Now let's take a look at family and friends, because remember, we are talking about somebody, a group of people or an individual who... very deceptive. I feel this person or this group, there's a lot of lying around it. There is betrayal. There's talking about you as you walk off, and you can feel it. You can feel those little heat daggers on the back of you as you walk off, or you trip and then you turn around and see why you tripped. There's just this nastiness coming from this side over here. Now, this side over here is that deception. All right, this is where the deception is. That could be your family, could be friends, it could be your work arena. And again, it could be one person. It may be your romantic partner. Whatever it is, you are definitely tired of it. You may be starting the month off feeling very fatigued. Well, welcome to the club. There's a lot of energy shifts going on. There's a lot of changes. The energy Energy creates vibration. For those of you who don't know, if you already know, just give me 1 sec so that they can get up to speed. Energy creates a vibration. Okay, and that vibration is how I jump into your readings when I do with you personally, or even right now, I'm looking at the whole group around the world for Libra. It's a little bit different as a general reading, but it's the same thing. So I just see these very low vibrating people, this energy, okay, over here. And then I see Libra going, I'm out of here. It's like you're going, out of here. You are done. You're walking away from it because, again, your overall card is victory, where people applaud you for who you are, for what you do, for standing up for whatever it is that you're working on and presenting to the world. I feel it's just very magnetic, like a lot of you, as if you were a fire sign. Okay, as if you were a fire sign. And remember, I just saw the Ace of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Now, when it comes to your family and friends, again, this deception is there. You've got this 5 of Cups. Now, it's not the first one you've gotten the second one. There's big changes headed Libra's way, but I feel it's for your benefit. This is going to be for the good of you and the good of everybody that's meant to be in your life. You're going to cut people out of your life, if you haven't already, that are holding you back. Not out of anger, not like, oh, I give up on you. You're not going to do that. If you see anybody do that, you probably don't want to be around that person. That is somebody who is most likely being swayed by other people, influenced by outsiders, social and family, other family members. This 5 of Cups is healing that, but you may feel like you lost an opportunity. So now you have a different choice to go when it comes to this situation. Whoever this person is, and I do see clear as a bell, I see 2 different ones. I see a single person, one individual, and then I see the group. And that matches with the security section of your reading, finances, career, security, right? Whatever your projects are that I just did a few minutes ago. You have the page, Princess of Pentacles. The Princess of Pentacles can be a Virgo, Taurus, or a Capricorn as a person, as an individual. I feel there's a lot of fire around this. So you could be dealing with a Leo, Sag, or a Aries. But whatever this situation is, there is an apology coming into you because somebody took a sabbatical while you took a step back and you started doing your shadow work and saying, I'm walking away from anything that doesn't feel right. So you can get this 2 of Swords energy gone because there's something amazing coming in for you. It's the reward. It's the big, beautiful cup. If this was the 4 of Cups, where the universe is saying, here you go, Libra, you've done such a great job. We're going to bless you with this. Abundance is definitely on the way, but for a lot of you, it goes beyond abundance. It's not just about joy and happiness and having the basics of what you need to be happy. It goes beyond that, where I feel that there's more than enough for you, and you're sharing it with the world. You're sharing it with your family, for some of you. Whoever took money from you, Libra, you're going to reconnect. And remember, Mercury is going into retrograde, so it is going to bring people back from our past, most definitely, and we're going to expect that for the rest of the year. Most definitely, you're going to see people come into your thought process and to your dreams. You're just going to hear them talking in your head. Whoever this individual is, I feel somebody stole money. I don't mean borrowed it, although I'm seeing that too, but whoever took something from you that was of value, they are going to bring it back, and you will be getting an apology. They will be giving back whatever it is that they took. But I feel that you have to really evaluate whether you want them in your life or not. There's still something very pulling downward about that individual, like they're being pulled into the lower vibration, right? That's the negative. That's anger, fear, judgment, self-criticism, guilt, shame, all kinds of jealousy. That low vibration is horrible. And that's what makes us do this. And because you're so ultra sensitive to people, you definitely are feeling this from this family situation. You have a choice to make, okay? This Princess of Cups, Princess of Pentacles, that's the one that I'm talking about, that I feel they are going to give back whatever they took. They withdrew, you both went through your process. You're much further along than they are. But the thing is with Libra, you know you got it going on. You already are aware of your spiritual gifts, whether you weren't using them for your own benefit or the benefit of others around you is going to be unique to each and every one of you. You are going to see the icky people come out and they are going to be attacking our beautiful Libras. All right, Libra, you hold a glow just by being under the sign of Libra. And there are certain zodiacs that I see that have this glow, and you are definitely one of them. So I just feel this energy of being pulled, or they're going to try and wrap around you and pull you back over here. And I feel it's your family. If you've got a girl, if you've got an earth sign, if you have somebody who appears to be very, very grounded most of the time, that's the one that I feel is going to come in and try and trick you. Okay, so this is a person you may really trust, like a sister or a brother, a sibling that you really trust, a cousin, whoever they are. There's a change going on there. Now, some of you, I am seeing that this situation is with a family member who borrowed the money and they are going to pay it back. They didn't steal it like that one did. They didn't just take it. This one, actually, there was an agreement, and I feel they're going to start repaying you very soon. And you're going to have that conversation in August. I'm seeing closer to the end of August, kind of right around the 25th of August is what I'm seeing. Whatever's going on in your family and friend sector, you are literally now, pay very close attention to this. You have two, death and transformation, an ending and a rebirth. And that's exactly what we're doing. You are ending a situation with your family, with whoever this is, even if you feel it's a soulmate, even if you thought you'd be with them forever. You are going to change and you're going to pull in the right vibration for you. Now, don't get me wrong. Some of you, this may very well be your romantic partner that we're talking about, or it could be your daughter's boyfriend. Okay, you know, it's somebody around you, your neighbor. You're watching it, you're part of it. You are part of it, and it affects your life very, very much. So if you're a mom watching this between the siblings, you're going to be paying attention, Libra. There is a shift that is going to wind up being so positive, you aren't going to know what to do with this positive. It's like, finally, you know, I see some of you actually getting tears because it's like, finally. All right, Libra, balance. Remember, you're all about balance, right? And that's what I see coming in for our Libras when it comes to your romantic life. Some of you may be involved with somebody, and that doesn't mean you're being bad. You might be on the verge of a divorce, trying to wait for that to get final, having patience while you're going through that process with that beautiful temperance, but you definitely are walking away from a relationship partner that made you feel stuck and trapped. Death, rebirth. Ending this is going to pull you into a new you, the rebirth. The ending is taking place, and it's going to be very, very good. Be patient because it leads to this Queen of Cups. So with temperance, this is your angels, this is your guides, this is your spiritual connection to your higher self of knowing and be patient, because you know exactly where you're going. The Eight of Cups, you have a lot of eights here for sure. August is the 8th month. This was destined to happen. In a romantic relationship, absolutely. The Queen of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Now, the Queen of Cups is somebody who has so much love, they can share it and never lose the love of self. This is somebody who has already been through a lot of experiences and learned how to master keeping the heart open while blocking the negative people out, the people that don't belong around you. That's who I feel you're going to be involved with. Okay, some of you, this will turn into be you, where you're walking and your heart is open again and you're calling in a new person, and you will find that new person by your birthday. For a lot of you, I see between August and October, very significant for the sign of Libra. Whoever this individual is, they're going to fall deeply in love with our Libra. I mean, really in love with you. They will make you feel like everything you went through, all of this, the ending, the transformation, the shadow work, all of this intense stuff that we have to go through to start feeling alive again, they're going to make it worth it. Remember, the Eight of Cups walks right into the Nine of Cups, and look who's there. You're going to go get your ninth cup, whether it's with your current partner or somebody new. And the majority of you, I feel this is a new person. And to be honest with you, some of you are going to be balancing out two different people, closing off one and starting a new one. So you may feel that tug of back and forth, going from positive to negative in this situation, but you are going to, again, it's victory. It's like all of this that you've been through is going to lead you to something so much better. And you feel it and you know it. And this might be what you're guided to hear, because it's going to help you get through this last section of what you've been dealing with. Now, let me pull one more card for you, and then I'll give you Archangel Michael's guided message for Libras. I do hope you guys are doing well. Now, if you don't know how to find your passion and purpose, I have a workshop. I have 2 different classes coming up in August. You can sign up for that. It's very affordable. It's a live virtual with me. And I have a big sale, a very good sale on my website you can check out as well. So, Libra. Patience. How appropriate is that, right? Now is the time to learn, study, and gather information. Enjoy being the student, because in the future you will synthesize your knowledge into action. And that's what I was saying before, where some of you are going to step into giving humanity whatever your soul purpose is. Now let me call in Archangel Michael. Thank you. Libra, you are being guided to go into a direction that some of you have never experienced. Not in this way, where you are going to give and there is a smile on your face every single day, and you are dealing with so many different people from all walks of life, all nationalities. I feel you're really going to start sharing all of your gifts and your talents to the world. And Archangel Michael is saying, we've got your back. If you have a fear of stepping out into public, Archangel Michael's got your back. And it isn't just him, it's your higher self. It's all of the beings that have been around you since you were born, since you were a baby, since you were a little bitty baby. You were born with these, and they're going to be with you through the whole duration. For a lot of you, your lives are getting ready to change. And you will never feel lonely or be alone again. The pain and the sorrows that you experienced in life, give it to us. Let it go. We will get rid of it for you. But you have to want to let it go and release that weighted energy, that negativity, and especially the people that were harming you. We always hear you. Sometimes we wipe your tears away, but now there is nothing else but beauty in your future, and we're going to take you there. Have faith that everything you want is in your reach. You're going to get it as you move through the month of August all the way through January. It will be in increments where I will bring a piece and another one in my team will bring a piece, where you will have everything that you possibly want. Thank you. All right, Libra, I hope this helps you. Have a wonderful August. Much love.